Thursday Thunder. This episode is brought to you once again by Australian Muscle and Australian Muscle the Gym. Check us out online at australianmuscle.com.au and on all social media platforms. Adrian.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good.
On this hot day, heading for our second day of 40 degrees again.
Yep. But all the aircons are on, so it's good, nice and cool in here.
All the aircons on,
which
it's
is
nice
always
in the
good.
gym.
It's going to be a great training environment today.
Yeah.
Deadlifts.
Yes.
Again.
I had a massage this morning, so I'm all ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Cool.
What's been happening?
In the
Been doing lots of walks?
Yes. Another 4.5
Lots of cardio?
Ks. Another 4.5 Ks this morning. About 45 to 50 minutes. And then, yeah.
I've worked out, I've walked since Sunday this week. I have walked about 28 kilometres. So my next goal is going to be to walk a marathon in a week, 42 kilometres.
Yeah, how long? Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
14 Ks, so you can do it over a week.
So 6 kilometres a day average. But on Sunday I did a 12k walk.
Yeah.
So then I'd have to just do the others, would only be, you could get away with like 6 days of 5.
Yeah, but your goal is also to get it under 2 hours.
Yes, yeah. I did 12 Ks in 2 hours and 3 minutes. I did 6 kilometres this morning in 56 minutes.
I sort of dawdled. Might talk about 50 minutes.
Yeah, I got your little bitching, whiny message about
It's
cardio
getting
being
hard now. It's getting hard. My energy level is not as high as it used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting to that point. Oh,
So that's the highlight of your week?
That's the highlight. The highlight of what I can eat in a few days. That's the highlight.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that. But
My highlight of the week was watching the SpaceX launch yesterday.
yeah,
We were just talking about it.
Just told me about it. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. I was stunned that you didn't even see nothing on social media about it.
Nothing.
Everyone was shown about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was getting off. Nothing to do with fitness or anything, but this was, one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life.
Okay. Go on.
Well, think about it. One man sent a rocket into space.
Yeah.
Not NASA. Elon Musk sent a rocket into space with a Tesla Roadster inside it. And this Tesla Roadster is now on its way to some galaxy like millions of light years away.
That'd be great. I don't know if something did just right to pick it up. It's like cool. Got a car.
And at the wheel was this dummy with this new prototype spacesuit on, and on the electronic screen in the car it said "Don't panic." And apparently, on the sound system there's a little note in there saying, made by humans. And then there's some sort of message to any sort of future things.
There you go.
But it was actually, and I implore you to go to the SpaceX Facebook page. You'll see links, and you'll be able to watch this launch. Which, I know some people will say that it's just the launch of a rocket. But what Elon Musk did was made NASA and every other space agency in the world look like amateurs.
Yeah.
And this is one man.
I'm convinced he's a supervillain. He will eventually become a supervillain.
Elon Musk is going to go into history as a man who changed the course of the world. Well, I'm going to predict that. Well, now, how he does that, as a supervillain or as some sort of good man, I don't know.
He is the Hank Scorpio of real life. if you go back and look at the Simpsons episode, he is identical. It's actually really funny.
He's an amazing man, doesn't matter how you look at it, and what he's been able to achieve as one man, and where the rest of the world, all we're worried about is fighting and killing each other.
And he's making batteries for houses.
Yeah. He's going to change so many things, I predict, in the next 10 to 15 years, that he's going to change our lives. Our cars, our houses, power, everything. Watch, it's all going to change, and it's all going to be due to this one man.
Yeah. Well, that'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I gotta watch this SpaceX thing now.
Yeah, I want you to watch it, because it is amazing. Because look, what he did was he sent the biggest rocket ever into space, the most powerful rocket ever, powered by these massive fuel boosters who then separated 50 kilometers above the Earth, fell back to Earth, turned on their own booster rockets, and guided themselves back and landed themselves on 2 round little landing discs near the launch site.
Yeah, cool. He's a smart cookie.
He's an incredibly smart cookie. and very rich, which goes to show you, because someone once said that you can do anything if you've got enough money. He says you would be able to build a bridge to the moon if someone's got enough money to build it. Maybe Elon Musk will, because this guy is going to end up with a lot of money.
The bridge to the moon thing is a little bit. It's going to defy gravity and all its forces, but hey.
No. Well, that's what like engineers said, that you could pretty well do anything as long as someone's got the money to fund it.
Yeah. I guess he just sits there and gets bored. It's like, well, I'm gonna send a car to space. And I did it. Cool. He must have an
Anyway.
bucket list.
Shall we talk something to do with the fitness industry?
We should.
Yeah. We get asked a lot, Adrian and I,
Yep.
about what supps do we take. And we were talking about this before we started recording this, and I was thinking, oh yeah, I don't take a lot of supps, but yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think you should start, because you have a...
You want me to start?
Your pile, about the same. No, you think a little bit more.
Alright. I'll bring you my pile here.
We'll go through why you take it.
And I'll go through each product and why I take it. Alright? Alright, here we go. Now,
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of ATP products, but I'll go through each product when I take it and why I take it. Alright?
Cool.
So, I've as you know, I'm doing cardio every morning because I am going to the Himalayas in May and trekking for 16 days through the Himalayan mountains. So I thought I'd better get fit, so I'm doing cardio every morning just to generate some fitness, which I am, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So upon rising at about 5:30 every morning, I drink a glass of water and I have some ATP AMP-V, and I have 2 Albuterex.
Yeah.
Right? So this Albuterex, we've done a review on it, so check out our review. A stimulant-based fat burner, so it gives me good energy, wakes me up very quickly. And the AMP-V does the same, but it's also good for fast cardio.
Yeah.
To release fat stores into the bloodstream, burn them up for energy. But I pretty well take both of these just to wake me up, and they pretty well instantly.
And the AMP-V opens up your airways as well.
AMP-V opens up the airways, clears the head, wakes me up very quickly, and I'm out the door and I feel really good.
Yep.
So that's my pre-cardio ritual. So 2 pipettes or 2 mils of AMP-V, 2 capsules of Albuterex. And I like the new formula Albuterex. It's good.
It's easy to take.
Yeah, it's easy to take, and you don't feel weird on it or anything.
No.
When I come back, I then have breakfast. So I have my first meal, and I have about 800 ml of water because I'm very thirsty after my walk, and I put some greens into it. I use the Pranaron greens at the moment. I like the fresh mint flavour, and it mixes really well and doesn't taste too bad.
Yep.
Alright, so that's what I do in the morning.
The greens are just because for all your phytonutrients and because you don't eat vegetables a lot.
No, I don't eat a lot of
vegetables. If you can't fit on a fork, it's not worth eating.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
That's
and I'll admit that I don't eat a lot of vegetables, so I thought I better have some greens.
Yes, neither do I.
So that's that?
Yeah, I'm the same.
So I have my breakfast, and then after breakfast I have an ATP multifood, which is their natural multivitamin.
Yep.
I have 2 Alpha Mars, which is the testosterone support, and I also have a vitamin D in the morning. All right. So then at night time, I pretty well have the same formula again. I have a multi-food before I go to bed. I have 2 Alpha Mars, and I throw in 2 Cord RX.
Cord RX is amazing.
Cord RX. This is just an amazing product for, again, so many uses. Good for stress release, cortisol regulation. Yep. But I use it because it just puts me to sleep.
Yeah, and it does that through cortisol regulation, because cortisol is the lowest at the end of the day. It lulls you into a good sleep, and when you take it, it regulates to behind in the morning, so it wakes you up.
Exactly right. So that's if you're having trouble sleeping and then waking up in the morning, which a lot of people do, that's a real sign of cortisol levels being
all out of whack.
Out of whack. So what happens is cortisol levels should be off at night time, as you said.
Yep.
And cortisol is what wakes you up in the morning.
Yeah.
So cortisol should be high in the morning, wakes you up, gets you going for the day. If you are finding something like that is an issue, well, CortRx is really good. Like I said, I only take it at bedtime, but to really reset your cortisol, take 2 with your afternoon meal and 2 at bedtime. Yeah. So also really good if you've been on a lot of stings, pre-workouts, and you're well, people come up to us all the time and say, what's the best?
What's the strongest stim?
My pre-workout's not working. That's usually a sign, and we've talked about this, you should go off your pre-workout, take some CortRx, reset your cortisol and your adrenals, do that for a month, and then go back onto a pre-workout. All right, cool. Now I also use, and at night time I also take another vitamin D. So I take vitamin D in the morning and vitamin D at night time. I think vitamin D is really important for everyone nowadays, because we do tend to avoid going out in the sun.
We do.
Yeah.
Especially when it's 13 degrees.
That's right. 40.
So
Yeah.
mistake. 40 degrees.
I also use a protein powder. I don't stick to any particular protein powder. I always just take one home from the shop. We've got lots of this one, I'll take this one home. And I use different ones to try them so I can tell customers whatever. But at the moment I'm just using a whey blend. Yep, so just a whey blend. I'm using the Balance Whey in their Choc Mint, which I find is a really nice flavour.
Cool.
After training here at the gym, I use whatever protein powder we've got in our gym kitchen.
Yeah,
of which there is lots.
There is lots. We need to put more up there.
So that is my supplement stack.
Yeah.
Every now and then I will add Prime into this mix, but at the moment I am not in this stack. So as you can see, I'm a huge fan of ATP products. I think they're awesome.
Yeah.
All right, what do you do?
Okay, so mine is nowhere near as I don't look at overall health, I guess. It makes it look pretty bad. But so I am also, I don't have as much as you, of course, at the moment, but I take year round, I take a seed L-carnitine, especially at first thing in the morning, 3 grams, wakes me up, really helps with the fat burning, like, shuttles fat into mitochondria, burn as fuel. I love acetyl-carnitine because it is acetylized, it does produce choline in the brain.
Exactly right.
Great for when you're staring at a computer, really good for to get that focus back on. So carnitine in the morning, usually just with like water, just have a teaspoon of that goes down real.
And you go out for your morning cardio then too?
Yep. Around 5:30 in the morning. So it's good walking in that time.
It's a great time of the day to walk. I love it.
It's not hot.
I saw 2 foxes today.
There you go.
Yeah.
And if you want to 5:30, you want to see foxes. I have only recently started using getting creatine monohydrate. Now, we went into why creatine is beneficial for everyone.
Yes.
Not only to do with the muscle recovery and the ATP storage and just overall muscular strength and size. I've started using creatine again because, I haven't used it for a bit. I don't take 5 grams a day as a maintenance, so I do eat a lot of red meat. I'm a big meat eater. I do like red meat over white.
Yep.
That's why I take creatine, so 5 grams of that per day. Usually, just when I'm thirsty, I just chuck it in water and go from there.
Yep.
I'm using a BCA. This is just one we go from the shop. BCA is just because I drink a lot of water. I don't like water. So
I find that, if you're struggling to get your fluid in, but put some flavoured BCAs in it, and you find that you'll drink heaps more. I drink heaps more.
Yeah, I had like 10 litres yesterday because I just kept refilling.
And I'll add too, I use Intraboost or a Intra-formula while we're training as well.
Exactly.
So P2P is awesome because I do like that little bit of carbs in it, but carry on.
Okay, so that's why I use the BCA. Just adds flavour, I guess.
Yep. But also protein.
Protein, exactly. Yeah. I also use a protein powder. Anything that I can find.
Yep.
Pretty much. I can't have plant-based. It makes me feel sick.
Pardon?
I can't have plant-based proteins.
Yeah?
It makes my stomach bloat like crazy.
I do use plant-based sometimes. I'm opposite. I find plant-based sit really well with me. I struggle to get over the earthy type texture to it. And it mixes really thick, sort of like casein. So it is very filling, whereas a whey protein is obviously a lot quicker and easier to digest.
Yes. But my favourite product, probably ever, and still is Gentex P2P. It is a intra-formula. It contains essential amino acids, creatine, glutamine, citrulline, malate, arginine, carbohydrates, and BCAAs. Now,
oh my God, carbohydrates, Adrian?
Yeah. carbohydrates and essential amino acids during training have been proven to stimulate muscle protein synthesis over muscle protein breakdown.
And I agree. I mean, an intra formula should have some fast-acting carbohydrates.
It's a very, very good, dude, there's actually a few reports on it. It's just look up carbohydrates and essential amino acids during training. You'll find a lot of studies done on it, and it is beneficial. So if I don't have P2P, I'll just add any carbohydrate to aminos, and pretty much it's the same job.
Yep.
But I don't use a lot, but what I use for strength and overall recovery.
I would suggest that you add Cord RX and multi-food into your supplement regime.
I will have to.
I really do. I think especially now, as your calories are getting lower, you're starting to do more and more exercise, you will be putting your body under more and more stress.
Yep.
And Cord RX, I think, would be a very, very valuable supplement.
I'll find you somewhere to get it from. Wait a second. Good little plug there.
So there you go. So that's our supplement, and it's funny because when you mentioned that's what we should talk about today, and I thought, I don't use a lot of subs, but I do.
Yeah. And there's a reason for it behind everything. Like you don't.
Yeah. Look, my regime is a lot to do with a health-based regime, but I find that they do assist in my performance, in my training,
very much.
Everything else.
So your body's in prime condition, you can train at prime condition.
Exactly right. Yep. Yeah, and look, we still use pre-workouts every now and then. I don't use a pre-workout every single workout. If I don't, I will use the AMP-V before training because it clears my head, gives me good energy, clears the airways. But like today is deadlift day, so I will be using a pre-workout today.
We are going for as many reps as possible at 147.5?
147.5. My goal is 14, which would be a calculated PB. So I've struggled to reach that in the last couple of weeks. So hopefully today.
My goal is 31.
Yeah, well, Adrian last week did 30 reps at 147.5 kilos, and that 30th rep still came up fast, but you were in horrible pain apparently.
My lower back, the pump was just stupidly insane, and the set went for nearly 4 minutes. So I'm doing 31 today because that'll equal a 300 kilo calculated 1 RM, and that's stop and go, that's not touch and go. I've started doing stop and go more now for the last 4 weeks now.
Yep.
4 weeks, and it really does help. So
yeah, definitely.
Stay tuned. You might die.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
We'll wrap up with a couple of news and bits and pieces. So, ICN posing classes start this weekend. 10 weeks out from the Adelaide Classic. So, posing classes are Saturday at the base from 11 a.m. Sunday at between 12 and 2 down south at Olympic Muscle and Fitness, and Sunday 12:30 to 1:30 here at the gym. Check out the ICN South Australia Facebook page for the times, the locations, the addresses, and what divisions are being catered for. Different divisions are being catered for at different times. So all of that was on the ICN South Australia page. Now, in conjunction with the posing classes this weekend, ICN have got a new sponsor has come on board, In Body Fitness, which is a body fat analysis. Full body fat analysis, bone density, etc. In Body Fitness will be here at the gym at 12 o'clock. So half an hour before the posing classes start. So competitors, if you would like to get a body analysis, we have negotiated a special price of only $30. And InBody will then be back again in 2 or 3 weeks' time, and you can then follow up with another analysis and see how you're tracking through your prep. So so between 12 and 2. Now this is open to everyone, not just ICN competitors. So all the gym competitors, anybody else watching, if you would like a full body analysis for only $30, they're normally about $35 to $40. Come to the gym. There's between 12 and 2. There's no need to book. The analysis only takes a couple of minutes. You get a full printout, everything saying how your body is faring, and then you can come back to the next one and have another analysis in about 2 or 3 weeks' time, and just see how your results are going.
See how much muscle you've gained, how much lean.
Now, In Body Fitness will be here at the gym this Sunday and they will be next Sunday at Olympic Muscle and Fitness, but we shall talk about that more. So go check out all the details on the ICN South Australia page. There's actually an event for it. Click on there to say you're coming, so we know approximately how many people are coming. That would be a good idea for you to do it.
It might actually, I don't know.
Yeah, Julie's going to come down and do it.
Yeah.
Cool. Maybe Keir should come down and do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, but especially now with what they're doing. So it's a good idea. Julie said that would be a good idea. It's totally non-invasive, so there's no body fat pinching involved or anything like that. And it only takes a couple of minutes. That's it.
That's it. We're done.
We're done.
Week.
I thought we were going to have nothing to talk about today.
Let's talk about ourselves. Works the best.
Yes, always. I always like talking about myself.
No,
that's what Julie reckons always too.
That's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for tuning in again today. Check out all our specials online and on our Facebook page. We are also on Instagram. Got any questions? Don't forget to ask. If you're listening to this on a podcast, just give us a like or a rate. When you're in your podcast, in your actual library, you select us, and if you scroll down, you can write a review and do it instantly now on your iPhone. Reviews obviously get the podcast out there a little bit more, so get more listeners. We talked about that we're going to be doing some interviews. I have ordered all the microphones and everything. They should be coming next week. Beautiful. So I've already lined up a couple of really good guests. So we will be doing some proper good 1 hour podcast, interviewing some
we can just talk about random stuff now. That's awesome. Great.
I like very that. Individual and influential people in the fitness industry here in Adelaide, South Australia, and nationally. So keep an eye out for those. That's it.
Cool.
Close off.
That's it.
Got anything to add?
Nope.
Nope.
Nah.
Catch you guys next week.
Bye bye.